It's 13:22 on Friday, September the 4th. I'm going to try to talk here for a few minutes for the benefit of the American Peanut Growers Association. Uh, I'm a Reagan era uh, veteran from U.S. Army over here in Ukraine for the past 17 years. And I hold the very fortunate privilege of being able to try to do things to improve the quality of life for the families and the children over here, preferably of the conservative nature that survived the cause and effect of the Soviet realm. And we've been successful in helping Ukraine understand the importance of making the things that harm them unlawful. And we've faced an awful lot of turmoil, and I won't waste your time on the details. I'm sure you can find it if you do your research. But the reason I reach out to you is, being the investor and the signatory for long-term structures that have been enabled. I I've want to do something very simple. I believe that there's an extensive market that has not been looked at associated with the nation of Ukraine based on the current treaties and just in general terms. Now I'm a little bit nervous the way I'm speaking for a reason here. Uh, we're still enduring severe communications privacy issues, and so I just want to go on the record publicly because we're trying to transition into a public structure anyway. If we can ever get around, quote unquote, the undesirables on this wire. So I want to focus in on what I think would be beneficial to America and Ukrainians, and quite frankly, for the world. Uh, we all know that the peanut is an amazing creation of our maker, and it's been very successful in helping a lot of people in the world for a long time. And for me, I'll be blunt with you. I grew up around farming, and I just came to this part of the world and absolutely beautiful farmland. And these people are very protective of this land, and I hope that in reality America could learn about the protection idea of the land that says that the land belongs to the people and it's under custodianship, and that any of the structures on the land belong to whomever they're bought and sold from. But you have to be of a specific quote unquote classification of person to actually own land here. Specific to, if you don't live here and you ain't born here and you're not a lawful resident here, they're not going to let you mess with the land. And there's an extensive campaign underway to allow foreign entities to snatch up this land over here. And the best way I thought about trying to get help for it was, we know the problems we face in America with the same type of thing, with the understanding this is, in fact, a republic over here, just like America. And it's growing because it's a new republic, but not really. I mean, Ukraine's been dealing with abuse for 900 years that I've been able to read about. And it's just, I'm trying to drive home a very simple idea. Ukraine is in need of the restoration of what has been taken away from this part of the world, and that is the diversity of the types of crops, along with the diversity of the types of animals. And at 54 years old, I'm thinking about what matters. You're responsible for so many different things just as the independent, and you're trying to get the attention of people. without having to endure unreasonable or unnecessary interference in what you're doing. And what I would like to try, based on what I understand with the treaties, is I want to say the Peanut Growers Association of America, I want to export. Initially, I would say let's do something very small, maybe 5 or 10 acres as a test plot, and have your organization oversee the process of making that happen, with the understanding all I can do as the chair of this new bank and the economic development entity. All I can do is authorize the payments under law as the chair, and I require basic ideas that say, in the world I live in, I don't need complex, quote unquote, applications or complex historical references or anything like that. I'm a simple kind of guy. If somebody can say to me who they are and what they're doing, how long it takes, what it costs, and write it down and sign it, well, you know, that's the source and origin of the bills of exchange that are in fact enabling lawful movement of funds without people interfering with other people's life. So to that end, one more time, my goal is to see an extensive piece of property that I won't really disclose in this initial introduction, but I don't see anything wrong in the world with exporting hybrid variants of, in my opinion, the jumbo peanuts and stuff. If for no other reason, I want to do something that's never been done in this part of the world. I want to introduce, I don't know if you guys know about the little kettle trailers. I'm sure you do, you know, little kettle trailers for donations and charity and stuff like that from the carnivals and the fairs and the festivals and stuff like that. If I had my way, I'd see a fleet of maybe 169 of those in the nation of Ukraine on a permanent structure moving around. Okay, hi baby. Shush. Okay, my daughter's talking to me. She's 4 years old, wanting to listen to me. Shh. Okay, all right. Anyway, if it's not possible for the Peanut Growers Association to see the value of helping another... Okay, baby, I understand. Give me 5 minutes, please. Can you give me food? Okay. I'm going to pause this so I can go get my daughter some food. I'll be right back. Okay. I had to give my daughter some food. Forgive me. But back to what I was saying. If we're not able to export the plants for growing, I see absolutely no reason whatsoever we cannot. And there may or may not be markets that you guys are aware of over here. But I've been over here 17 years. I've never seen this plant grow here. I've seen people with peanut oil and stuff like that, and I honestly believe if you look at the demographics and the logistics of import and export and the wonderful agricultural systems that are here for bulk commodity production anyway, with the sunflower seeds and the other grains and stuff like that, I think that the peanut industry in Ukraine would absolutely help the world. So with that as a given, I'm going to say to you, just reach out to me and let me know. Excuse me. Thank you for listening.